La 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 la
Alrighty, hello everybody. It's been a couple of weeks, but welcome back to some more Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE New Game Plus run. And welcome back to a stage reduction that you can attend to for free with unlimited sitting, but you get what you pay for. I have already announced the title of the show that we're going to be watching tonight, and the curtain will rise on our heroes' adventures once again. But please bear with me for some pre-stream announcements. First of all, for those old and new, my name is Bscat or Robert, depending on how you want to address me. I am the player, I am the streamer, and I am your particular guide to this particular playthrough of this particular game. Now, obviously, as usual, I do want to bring out a spoiler warning. This is obviously stream 10 that I'm doing of this game. So if for some reason, we're kind of starting to reach major plot levels. So if you do not want to be spoiled, I highly recommend you find your way to the nearest exit. Thank you for popping in and hope to see you again soon. For those of you who have stayed, you know what you're getting into. In terms of anything to announce before we start off, I guess one major thing is that I had my booster yesterday. I had gotten my booster yesterday, and I think I'm still trying to shake the effects from that. So I'm a little bit tired. Um, I don't know if that's going to affect the stream. I do have plans on streaming with my friend Chris later on his channel, which everything is down below for those of you watching here on Twitch and on YouTube. Actually, everything is down below for your convenience. For the first look at Pokemon Arceus Legends, which is coming out at midnight tonight, or somewhere around that time. And we are in Eastern Standard Time, so we're gonna be doing it then. I think I have not actually heard from him, but that last time I talked to him, that was the idea. So I will text him a little bit later, right in the middle of the stream, and see what's what. Is there anything else? Yeah, I guess for the past few weeks, over on the YouTube channel on Fridays, my entire friend group and myself have been starting to get through Tutorial Island in the land of Fodlan as we begin our Three Houses series. We are beginning with the Blue Lions route, and it has been a lot of fun, so if you haven't already, go and check that out. And we are planning to have another stream tomorrow as well. That should be about it. So, yeah. As I turn my headphones down. So, it has been a little bit, it's only been a couple of weeks, which is pretty standard, but at the same time, I feel very off-kilter with everything. So I did watch the ending of the last stream just to refresh my memory. A lot of things happened last time. We had finished up Chapter 4, the acting segment, and we also got a new team member as I continue to struggle to press the buttons. And that is good old fucking Yoshiro Tsurugi. Yoshiro Tsurugi and his Mirage Navarre, who has joined us on our adventures here. So we are in the middle of intermission. In fact, I think we just began intermission when we last left off, and we have a lot to do. As I said last time, we're going to continue on with Touma's side story and wrap that arc up. So let's do it.
Itsuki.
Hey Tsuki, do you have time right now? Accept the Orthodox Hero style action. The Hero Awakens. Recommended level 42. I think we're fine. Yeah, I do. Have you heard the news? It's pretty great. I finally get to audition for a new TV show, man! It's for the new installment of the Masquerada, a 35th anniversary show called Oga, for the lead role! It's about time! Yeah, I'll be a real hero soon. A real Saturday morning show hero. Don't forget that you haven't gotten the part yet, though. Touma, it's Tiki. Touma, it's Tiki. This looks quite bad. Come check the TV. This might be another Mirage incident. Once again, an 11-year-old boy has gone missing. He was last spotted around Dogenzaka in Shibuya. The police are continuing their investigation since their child may have been in an accident or an incident. Hey, isn't this that kid? Yeah, it's him alright. Dogenzaka would be near the 106. The Idolosphere's there. He might have wandered in. What do you think, Kane? It is a possibility. From what I saw, that boy's performer was remarkably strong. Ugh. Hey, Touma! Sorry about this, Miss Maiko. I'm heading out too. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. I don't know why I totally forgot the voice for her. Itsuki, Touma, the police came to us a moment ago and made a top-secret investigation request with their agency. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Alright. No. Okay. Fuck. Alright. I got it. Just as we feared, it looks like there's no mistake. That missing boy wandered into the Idolosphere. His name is Riku Suzumoto. The Idolosphere is at the 106. Be careful. Time to go. We will switch Touma into our party. Yep, yeah, that's it. Time to go. This definitely belongs to that kid. So he did wander in here, just like we feared. Damn it, we gotta hurry! Calm yourself, Touma. Impatience on the battlefield will cost you your life. Do not lose sight of your true goal. You're right. It wouldn't do any good if I go down when I'm trying to save him. Indeed. Now let's proceed, Touma. So he's at the top. Like you never stop. He's at the top. Tiki, do you have any clues on Riku? It could be anything! You need to calm down, Touma. It's weak, but I sent a performer at the very top of the building. So that's where he's at? I don't know for sure, but the performer's really weak. I sent some Mirage near it too, so be careful. Got it, thanks, Tiki. Halt! Whoa! What's up all of a sudden? This presence. It cannot be. Is it him? Him? Ugh, I apologize. We cannot hesitate. Let us press onward. Let's fucking go. But wait. Hold on a sec. There's a message from Smiko. Oh. You don't really need to check that right now, do ya? You can't just ignore it. Maybe something happened. Sorry to bother you at a time like this. Touma's in there with you, right? I can't get in contact with him at all. Yeah, he is. His audition is today. I got a call from the director a moment ago, and it's happening now. Can you tell him to hurry and head there? I'm counting on you. You can still make it. Huh? Like what? Well, anyway, let's hurry and keep going, Itsuki. You can save the kid. You can go. You should go to your audition. I knew you'd say that. That's why I kept quiet about it. Of course I would. It's okay, really. Luck just wasn't on my side this time. Besides, I want to save that kid myself. I promised him, after all. Let's go then. We have to save Riku. Right. Damn it! His performance being drained. It appears you have noticed my message, Kane. I expect no less from the bull himself, my old rival. So it was you, Abel. You remember him, Kane? Indeed. No matter what happens to the world, I could never forget him. That Mirage, he's cursed. Stop this, Abel. You must come to your senses. I have no wish to fight you. You may not, but I surely do. With all that I despise you. Curse is amplifying all this rivalry and competitive nature. He's out of control. I shall kill you myself, and prove once and for all that I am your better in all things. Abel! Ready your lance, Cain, lest I run mine through this child. It hurts. I'm scared. Save me, Micah. Hey now. So you do love the show. Get ready, Cain. If your friend's gonna be unreasonable, then we'll just have to beat the crap out of him. Touma. Abel is a force to be reckoned with. So what? When a hero is fighting for someone else's sake, he's invincible. Of course. Consider my objections withdrawn. Plus, I have friends I can trust. You got my back, right, Suzie? Don't I always? Hang in there, Riku. We will save you. Taste the blade of my lance, and all the hatred within it. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Time for wild ecstasy. And now, because of the weapon triangle, time for another. Everybody can get a turn. And Yashiro steals the show. Good shit. Charge 3. Good. Charge is filled up. Axe Thunder. Don't need that. Shield of Devotion. Plus 3. Yes, please. Act like the wall you are. Sukaja. Nope. Not at the moment. Wind Elwyn plus 2, please. Shadow. Right. Not right now. That might be one I grab later. Counter. Dodges a melee. No, because I already have something that'll activate counter anyway. Hey, Riku, you okay? Hey! I got... Oh. It's you. I'm so glad. What? Are you crying? So lame. Get it, you little brat. Suki, I completely get it now. A hero isn't just a role someone plays. It's a way of life, where one fights for the happiness of others. Tomikage's soul as an entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Toma's inspiration has taken form as new perform of Fight for My Friends. Fight my friends. I wasn't wrong after all. Well done, hero. Yeah. Forgive me, Kane. Even if I was controlled, I earnestly tried to... If our roles were reversed, I surely would have done the same. Please, do not dwell on it. After all, we are the Bull and Panther, rivals and friends. Indeed. Abel, right? If you'd like to join us, we'd be happy to count you among our allies. I'm truly grateful for the offer, but... Ah, fair enough. Well, that's one case settled. No, Toma, it is far from over. Come, we must make haste. Huh? It's a rush. The audition. Come on, man, from here? There's no way I'd make it on time. Toma, don't tell me you've forgotten how fast I am. Pain. Together, we ride. Together we ride, full throttle! I hope he makes it on time. I'd say there's no need to worry. Kay knows what he's doing. Itsuki, about the audition. Yeah? I somehow made it! Wouldn't have done it without Kane! I see. Glad to hear that. Sorry I worried you. That's all I want. All that's left is wait to Looks like Toma made it! I see. That it really is a relief. He's ready now. All we have to do is believe in him and await the good news. Yeah, you're right. But, despite all that, we still have to get his radiant skill even though he's already gone through the audition. Looks like Touma gained a new performer. I'm surprised because it's so strong. I'm ready to perform a unity, so come to the Bloom Palace whenever you have time. What do we got? Door of Heroes. Of course. Door of Heroes, let's fucking do it. Fight my friends. The new Radiant skill Door of Heroes has been realized. Your audition was impressive. It seemed your hero's passion was made clear to the director as well. Whoa, Kane, where's this coming from? You're starting to get it too, huh? Well, you have shown me what it truly means through this incident after all. Though their appearances may differ, the heroes of this world are no different from those of mine. I see. You have become a true hero, Touma. I'm honored to serve as the Mirage of someone of your valor. Well, that's rare. I don't think I've ever heard you honestly praise me like that. I merely thought it was best to mention it now. So tell me more about how awesome I am, and the kind of guy that gets better faster the more you praise. I'm the kind of guy that gets better faster the more you praise me. Less arrogance, thank you. And most of all, do not forget that you made it this far because of Sir Itsuki's help. Yeah, I know. He's my best friend. I'm sure you get what I mean, right? Indeed. Finding a true friend with whom you can better yourself is no easy feat. Of course, you're my best friend too, Kane. Indeed. Alright, let's head out, Kane. This is my first job as a new hero. You're finished, Riker! So this is it! Hold it right there! Who are you? The Scarlet War. We are clad in the flames of love. Masquerader Olga, at your service! Oh man, that is so awesome! Olga, flame thrust! That's you on screen though. Are you praising yourself? I know. But seriously, man, do you think it's pretty impressive? Yeah, and the theme song sounds great too. I didn't know you could sing. Well, we have tons of singing specialists at this agency after all. Alright. Curious training, especially just remembering it makes me... Ugh. Touma, you have a little visitor. Excuse me. Hey, Riku, are you all better now? Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, Touma, Abel, you say it instead. That will not do. You must tell him in your own words. Teach me how to become a hero too. Please. Please. Riku. I see. My apologies, Touma, but would you mind? It seems he has come to admire you since the rescue. Riku wishes to become a hero as well. You keep butting in too much, Abel. I could never butt in too much. I vowed from the depths of my heart to watch over you, and... Alright. I'll be waiting on the roof of the department store. You better show up, Touma. Man, was I surprised when Abel said that he'd be Riku's Mirage. I mean, it's just as an apprentice, but still. Same here. By the way, Itsuki. This is a good turning point in my life, and I feel like I'm gonna miss my chance again if I don't say it now. Huh? I only made it this far because you were there with me, so thank you. You say that so formally feels pretty weird. Say what? Oh, let me guess. Are you embarrassed? Yeah, actually. Well, this is a turning point, though. Yep, a turning point. What do you mean? My dream pretty much came true. Still, even though I'm Oga, there are evil mirages in this world that are making people suffer. And there are tons more kids still left that need a hero. And that's why my battle has just begun. You mean our battle, right? I hear that every hero needs a partner. You heard right, Itsuki. I won't lose to anyone if I have you at my side. You're right, considering I carry about... No, I'm kidding. You know, I'm like, I'm 4 levels ahead of you, for instance, but... yeah, it's fine. Tomokage has grown as the next tenor has become awakened hero. Tomokage acquired the ad-lib performance Oga Flame Thrust. Nice. Toma's wishes were finally granted. This is all thanks to you, Saratsuki. I cannot express my gratitude. Nice. And with that, Toma gets a new outfit. That's right. His Oga outfit. Okay. Also, that's why I wanted to do that. It's time for another class change. We have 3 master. What? Wait, what? How did we? Huh? How the fuck did we get 3? Huh? Over. We've got a paladin, a strong and reliable comrade, balanced and versatile. They adapt to aid in any situation. Or a dark knight, a roguish knight errant, uses fire and debuffs to cloud the battlefield and confound foes. We're probably gonna do paladin. Yes. Yes. So paladin, that's correct. Caden has been reborn to Paladin. And if we didn't have them already, it would unlock Longius, Otegin, and the Spear of Light. But we already have that, so... So, as I said before, for those of you who are not familiar with the way that I'm running things in this run, I'm going to wait until our comrades have finished up their side stories, and then that's when I'm going to change their classes. Because I feel like that's kind of a fitting period on the end of the story, of their individual stories there. That being said, I believe there is one... We go to that... Be a new thing here. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. He takes an audition for the lead role in the newest addition to the Masquerada series, Masquerada Uga. and he wins the leading role of Masquerada Oga. Oga gains the highest ratings yet in the Masquerada series. And he sings the theme song of Masquerada Oga, Jump Oga, and shows his possibilities as a singer as well. So that is almost everything with Touma. I believe there is one or two more things, but we have some work to do before we get to that. Check in on Maiko. What's the matter, Miss Maiko? You look like something's on your mind. Yashiro just joined Fortuna, right? The two biggest faces in the industry have finally joined forces. Oh. This seems like the perfect chance for a collaboration. What? Two titanic talents collide on stage, and the battle for the ultimate glory will rage with the audience on the edge of their seats. Will it end in destruction, or the birth of a brand new era of entertainment? Oh, I'm a genius. Doesn't sound amazing? What do you think? Well, I guess I'd go see something like that. Right? I'll call Yashiro and Kiryu immediately and tell them all about it. Kiryu Kurono and Yashiro Tsurugi acquired the dual art exhibition. That's a good duo art. But there's more. And when I say more, I mean another side story. Oh, thanks for coming, Kensuke. I need help organizing some stuff in the office. Won't you help me? Lost memories. Sure. Putting that aside, Miss Maiko, are you drunk? No, totally not. What would ever what would ever give you that idea? Totally not drunk. Totally not drunk. You don't believe? Okay, yeah. Listen, you just need some more convincing. That's all. It's just totally not drunk. Yep, I sure am. But it's only a teensy bit, so no worries. Okay, so what do you need me to do? So, you see that box right there? I want to reorganize the things in it. For example, the first letter I got goes in a bonfire, the matching rings to the ocean floor. But where do I put my broken heart? Oh, Maiko. What in the world is she saying? And Itsuki, your hand should go here. May I leave? Oh, the fucking delivery! Good, Itsuki. May I leave? Sorry, it's a joke. I'm just joking. Please don't leave. Sheesh. Jesus. Alright, let's check the box here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Which one should I start off with? This is a CD of Kiryu's debut song. I wonder where I should put this away. Oh, that's from when Kiryu made her debut. She was so sensitive around that time. Well, she still is. Anyway, she never cracked a smile at all. Really? But ever since you all joined, her expression softened quite a lot. I wonder if it's because she has adorable younglings under her now. Perhaps Kira's grown up too. Alright, we put away the CD. What's next? How about the Ultaloid software? Ultaloid software, huh? Where should I put this away? Ooh, that right there is the sample version of Tiki! A sample? I remember having Thaja do the programming for it. Oh right, Tiki maintains her form with the performer that's created from the songs made from this program. That's right. Everything started that day when I met Tiki. It was right after that day I had way too much to drink. When I saw that Tiki was see-through and about to vanish, I thought she was a fairy that only drunk people could see. That doesn't sound dramatic at all. I've been with her for 5 years now. That girl hasn't changed at all. Isn't there any way for me to become a virtual idol too? No, Maiko. What is this? Magazine Television. I wonder where should I put this away? Where that wording pisses me off. Wow, now that brings back memories. It's a magazine that Ellie appeared in for the first time. Julie had a side role in a TV drama, but there was a tiny picture of her in that show's article. Huh. It gets funnier from there. So I came to the office that day, and I found that magazine sitting on the table. On top of that, it's open to the page of that article. And guess what? Ellie says this in this nonchalant way. You forgot this. I can imagine. Seriously, it was so cute. She gets the short end of the stick sometimes because she looks fierce, but she really is a good girl. So you can put away the Telev magazine. And personal documents. This looks like a folder of personnel documents. I wonder where should I put this away? Oh, I haven't seen that in ages. It just brings back memories. This is when Touma went overboard on a gig as an extra. What do you mean? He was supposed to be an extra, but he was all, I'm going to take over the lead, and stood out too much. In the end, all the scenes with him were cut. We got complaints from the company too. That sounds like him. Yes, indeed. Well, that's both the good and bad about Touma. He's been working much harder compared to before. He might be on fire because he joined the agency too. That just about does it. What's this? Ah! There it is! I've been looking for that. What is this? I guess you can call it the footsteps since the founding of Fortuna Entertainment. Many photos of Tsuki's friends at Fortuna line the album. Damn, yawns. Recent pages of pictures of Touma, Tsubasa, and Itsuki too. Everyone looks like they're having fun. This is like an energy boost for me. I gaze at it when times are tough. I can't believe it's already been 5 years. Why'd you start the agency? Why did you start the agency, Miss Maiko? Being president is quite the career change from modeling work. If I were to give a reason, I guess it'd be because of my sense of duty. What do you mean? I felt that I had to fight to save this world. When that incident occurred 5 years ago, I met Tiki, which in turn led to the creation of Fortuna. I've been frantically gathering masters since then. So I see. I'll admit there were times I was depressed because I couldn't quite give up my original career. But as I continued to watch over all the other talent, I began to think differently. I thought, rather than me take the spotlight, I want these children to shine brighter. I want them to take the top. That's why I'm proud of the work I do now. Sorry to ramble on like that. It's been a while since I've done such a thing. What is this? Is this your special skill to make people talk? Pretty impressive considering how young you are. I know. I'm going to give you something nice to thank you for your work today, Suki. Something nice? I can hand you a book. Obtain the key item. Maiko's photo book 2. My complex 2? What? Ta-da! It's a rare item that you can't buy anymore. Are you done with modeling? I'd be lying if I said that I wouldn't want to do it again. You know, this was planned as a trilogy, but I retired before the last book was shot. It was supposed to be in Guam. I guess I could say that that's my only regret. Just kidding. Right now, I feel that my purpose in life is to watch over all of you as president of this company, so don't worry about it. I see. You're such a good listener that I think I spoke too much. Well then, thank you for today. If anything comes up again, I'll ask for your help. Lost memories complete. Maiko Shimazaki has become Team Mom thanks to Suki's influence. Maiko Shimazaki acquired the backup skill or organizational skills. Maiko can now help you store and organize the items your group. Maximum quantity of consumable items you can hold is increased. You can carry even more items. Great! Maybe I can actually take some shit from the boxes. Thanks for cleaning the office, Suki. I feel like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders after sharing those stories with you. Time to do my best today as president too. You're welcome, Maiko. Alright, who else do we have in terms of sides? Shit. Aside from the guy in front of me. Barry. We need to go back to the home art. And Eleonora. How do we turn this in? Oh no, this is this one. Alright, time to blow out my voice. Hey, it's Suki. You better help out with the girls training from hell. Troublesome duo.
Hi.
Alright. Alright, tonight I'm gonna put you ladies through hell. What brought this on all of a sudden? And more importantly, why me and Tsubasa? About that. It's because you two are going to perform an idol. Yes! Huh? Huh? Sorry, I can't do two voices at once. After all, we have two cute and spunky high school girls. Wouldn't be a waste to let them play hooky all day. Yes, I love this fucking... If this is what I think it is good. We're not playing around. Clearly this aside, I thought you two would make a great team. Really. I'll do it, ma'am. This idol duo. Let's make it happen. Good. That's what I'd like to hear. How about you, Ellie? I'll do it. I don't want to lose to Tsubasa. Then it's settled. I have high hopes for you two. Well then, Barry, they're all yours. Acknowledged. Eleonora, Tsubasa, welcome to Barry's boot camp. Jesus. Jesus, Barry. Boot camp. Cut the chit chat, you phony ass Hollywood wannabe. Oh, wannabe? You better shut up and get ready for some Marine Corps style training from hell. Now hurry up and go warm up. Warm up? How exactly? First, you must be able to synchronize with your partner. It's important to know you can trust her. You can trust your back to her. Let me see. A light trip to the Ardilosphere will do nicely. What about me? You're going too, rookie. What do you think I called you here, huh? You're dismissed. I'll send the specifics of your training over topic. Okay. He's gonna be yelling at us over chat. Fellow new recruits, I will now have you go to the Ardilosphere on Taito TV station. 10 sessions. Eleanor and Tsubasa must pull off 10 sessions. That's 1-0, you got that? Do not return until you do every last one. Good luck. Okay. That should be easy. Oh. Yeah, Taito TV. And also, while I'm here, yes? What? Oh yeah, right. I forgot about the nurse outfit. She collaborates with Yoshiro Tsurugi, making a once-in-a-lifetime performance by the two biggest names in the industry of reality. Even though that was going to be what happened in the beginning of the game if the Mirage hadn't fucking attacked. But I digress. Hey, Mom. She produced a collaboration between Kira and Yoshiro Tsurugi thanks to a flash of beautiful inspiration. Read random idea. In her days as a model, she teamed up with Nobuhiro Nozawa to release the photo book My Complex, but she retired before releasing the third volume.
Itsuki?
Oh hey, Itsuki. I'm scheduled for a music show around here. Think you might make your debut soon? Right now, I don't have any clue whatsoever. I wonder what exactly is going on. Alright. This is it. The place Barry mentioned. You and I need to perform 10 sessions together. Let's get this over with quickly and head back. Yep, let's do our best, Ellie. You too, Tiki. Yeah. Try not to slow me down. Oh boy. Hey, lazy boy, it's Suki. I'll be counting Illinois and Tsubasa's sessions. Keep an eye on those two so they don't slack off. Counting? Are you watching us from somewhere, Barry? When one has a good grasp on the new recruit's skills, one can follow them mentally. Now hurry up and enough questions and hurry up with the training. Okay. It's gonna be a quick training session. Oi! Oi! Oh god, I forgot she had that on. Whoops, didn't mean to do the mob perversion. Oh well. It would have killed anyway. Should be time you did one session. The goal of this mission is to grasp each other's timing. Alright. Number 2. Will it count if... Do they just have to be involved in the session? It counts. Should be time you did two sessions. Don't move to the enemy's rhythm. Make your own. Was a trap. Let's take a look at exhibition. Kind of makes me wish I knew what they were saying. Probably be easy to look up. Should be time you did 3 sessions. If this were an anime, a powerful foe would show up. Okay, Barry. Yoink! Again, this would be a lot easier if the sessions were back to back. Every time you did 4 sessions, a decrease in focus is a decrease in anime quality. It's true. Has nothing to do with the training session, but it's true. Mirage, get back here. I need to kick your ass. As you try to juke me, why?
終わったらパフェ食べるんだから
この日を逃すな。
吹き飛べいいわねエリー次トーマくん
And Chris is online playing the greatest tourney,
私も役に
which I need to get back to. I've been making some headway in it, but still, not as much as just like I've been making some headway in Dual Destinies. We're halfway done now. I assume you're about halfway done. Wow, you can really tell? You can easily tell from your skills and conditions. That is what a professional trainer's like. Now hurry, enough chit chat. Hurry up and finish this. One more set. The time wasted by me waiting for you ain't free, you know. We're on to that.
俺を構えろ、いつき。せい。
みんなチャンスよマモリンのお姉ちゃんとは私のことよそれよはあこんなもんでしょ今だよ
任せた。次だ。
あとはよろしくね
繋いでくれ。
よろしくね守り最後ですイエーイありがとう
Should be time you did 6 sessions, Tsubasa. 6 sessions. Tsubasa, on your own back, bring your best. Jesus. No need to call her out like that. Ugh, excuse me.
俺はミラージュの気配。
みんなチャンスよ
今の俺はミラージュマスターなんだ。それで生きたまえ。そい。
Get
この
fucked.
調子だ。いつき。
エリーちゃん今よあとはよろしくね
あげ。スクエラー。
よろしくねお願い最後です
俺たちは負けない。
Every time you did 7 sessions, the end is nigh. Put your all into these sessions. This is a great voice. Motherfucking aethered the good shit. This motherfucking aethered the electricity there. Zeodyne. Every time you did 8 sessions, sessions bring out the best in each other. Almost there.
Mirage attack. いけるぞ。了解。
バッチリ合わせるからね
クロムみたいに。この調子だ。いつけ。
今だよ次いけるわね
いけ。いけるか。
よろしくね次最後です
みんな大丈夫か。
Should be time you did 9 sessions. Give it your all for one more set. You too, boy. We've been wiping these enemies out. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Barry. Do you not sense our power levels? Are they too high for your measly little scanner, Barry? Of course, with this voice, I can just be Nappa. Hey, Vegeta. Hey,
いつき
hey, you see that guy's power level? It's not over 9,000.
ミラージュアタック
Nah, but I don't think that's your mug.
準備 OK だよ。
クロム直伝ってやった。
一心行きましょうよ。頼んだわよ。
赤木トーマ信じてるぜ。
よろしくね。守り。
これで決まり。
Again, I have all these voices at my disposal, but then when I finally want to use them, I default to the same 5 sets over and over again. It's frustrating.
俺の技。
Of course, these voices are just inspired by other voices, but shut up. Alright, we met the warm-up quota. There are 10 sessions now. Thanks for the assist, Tiki. You're a miracle in 2D and 3D. Oh. Oops. Wrong window. What a nub mistake. What? You were asking Tiki? That's just cheating. What a waste being impressed with you. Shut up, Holly wannabe. You're an actor and you don't know the importance of direction. Holly wannabe? That aside, how'd it go? Can you read each other's timing a little better now? Yes, perfectly. Very good. True skills can only be gained by struggling through actual battles. All I wanna be. Alright, let's finish this training from hell. Come back to the lesson studio. Got it. What's up, Maiko? The ratings for these detectives are going to go up for sure. My gut feeling on these kinds of things is always right. They sure are, Maiko. They sure are. You're late. A member of the Marine Corps always must be on time. Stop standing around and get inside. Actually, technically, probably supposed to be early, because being early is on time. Alright, Eleonora, Tsubasa, put your moves together. Show me the results of your hellish training. Let's do this, Tsubasa. Yeah. I think it worked. But what is all this training for, you ask? Let's see. Eleanor and Tsubasa successfully completed Barry's training from hell. And the day for their duo to debut came. Eleonora, Tsubasa, you've worked hard for this. Congratulations. Thanks. I usually think of you being pretty meh, but you can be pretty cool sometimes too, Barry. I need no praise for some disappointing 3D girl with a 2D. Ooh. Okay, Barry. That just I'd rather you show me your sincerity by getting my second season box set of Dio Wichiraha. Signed, of course. Huh. On second thought, I take back what I said. Jesus Christ. After all, nothing beats Steel Witch, not even idols. 2D for life. I am not doing that scream. Troublesome Duo is complete. Training from Hell produced yet another fantastic music video. Barry Goodman has become drill sergeant thanks to Itsuki's. Hey, I didn't do shit. He did that on his own. All right. Barry Goodman acquired the backup skill, One More Mastery. You were taught the art of focusing your attention to be more adept in battle by Barry. From now on, the Mastery of Carnage gained through. Yes. Yes. That's going to help so much. Tsubasa Ribbon and Eleanor Zero acquired the dual art Dreamcatcher. And nothing better to celebrate that than to have them don the outfits from the music video. So let's get them into their cocktail dresses. I'm unsure if I actually showed these off before, even by accident, but it's good. It's good. It's very good. And speaking of Eleanor, she's up next on the chopping block. You're late. How much longer were you going to make me wait? Come on, let's go see the movie. Well, I could have done your stuff after doing Yashiro's, but I wanted to save Yashiro for last, so. Princess of Horror, recommended level 40. Okay. So, what movie are we watching? The Evil Ball of the Dead 4. A horror flick, huh? You okay with that kind of stuff, Ellie? I might as well come clean now. Actually, I can't handle films like these. Why choose a horror film then? But why choose a horror film if you can't handle it? Remember that drama I was in the other day? Dandelion in Love? I'm doing a sudden genre shift with the series, which is something that would almost never fly here in the States. I've barely, I don't watch TV that much, but like in terms of TV shows, I have never seen a TV show take a 180 genre shift. Maybe it does happen. I've just never seen it myself. I guess the sponsors demanded it. In the next episode, it'll become a horror show called Bloody Amaryllis. The showrunner's been changed too. Quentin Tarantino will be taking the reins this time. Of course he will. Isn't the whole thing a terrible idea? They're ignoring all consistency with the story. I'm with you there. I get it. The role of the girl who's in love with the idea of romance is being turned into a girl who's just monster food. It makes no sense at all. That's why I thought I should watch some horror flicks. it'll give me a chance to study up on the reactions too. So that's why you asked me to come along. On that note, how are you with stuff like this, Suzuki? When we did this a year ago, or however long, when I did this with Chris, I was a lot more certain on the answer. Now, I'm not so sure, honestly. I think it depends on what I think it depends on the flick, on the movie, honestly. If the direction is good, then I probably can't handle it, but if the direction is pretty laughable, I think I'll be fine. Totally fine. Oh, how boring. I was hoping I get to see you screaming in terror. Come on now. Anyway, let's go in. My mind's already made up. Something of the dead for. Something Ball of the Dead 4. Sure. Evil Ball of the Dead 4, I think it was. How'd it go? Was it a good study? Huh? Oh. Huh. I mean, it was scary, and I did walk away with some new knowledge. But I couldn't really focus during the film. Oh. Have you ever been around someone who's so into something that it kills your interest? It kind of felt like that. True, the crowd's reaction was pretty intense. I was so distracted that I couldn't focus on studying the horror movie. I wonder what I should do now. How about somewhere scary? How about somewhere scary? Somewhere scary? But where would I... Oh! I know! The Sphere. I could experience a real horror there that would give movies a run for their money. Hey, you should come with me. You can't back out now. That should be my line, Ellie. So, no. But it can't be helped. I'll join you. Great! Thanks, Itsuki. Alright, I'll contact you later about where we'll do this. Take your bets at the TV station. Take your bets. Take your bets at the movie set. It's a filming set, that's what I meant. I talked to Varian about this, and he suggested the Idolosphere at Daba Studio. Remember Regan, that enemy that looked like a ghost? Yeah, those. We're going to defeat this one. My goal is 6 of them, got it? Alright. Alright, let's meet on location. Daba Studio. Okay, let's get this underway. Right. By the way, Itsuki, doesn't it feel like it suddenly got colder in here? It's only your imagination, my dear Ellie. I see. Then, let's get this started for real. You're freaking out too much. Don't we come here on a normal basis? I can't help it though. I'm usually not consciously aware of my surroundings. Ellie, behind you! Damn it. Goddamn controller. Thwarted my plans. And make sure you stay close. Oh, why are you suddenly trying to act cool? I'll just go on ahead then. Oh, wait, don't leave me behind! That's mean, Itsuki. Ellie asked me to update you on how many Regans she's defeated. I'll make sure to keep you posted so you can stay focused on Ellie's training. Da-da-da! These are not Regan. These are worthless to us. Fuck you! Why am I actually? Did they appear in the halls? I don't quite remember where they appear. Let's just give it a shot. Nope, no Regan here.
Okay.
Oh. Freezing strike. Plus 7. Good shit. Give it one or two more shots in the hallway here. Nope. Oh wow, I actually went into one that was an actual option there. Not the other performance that I was thinking, but sure. God damn it, these again? Fine. We have more, you know. Unfortunately, that one was reserved for his Masquerade Uga one, and we wasted it. So, I think that's how the system works. After they get a new skill, it's primed up and ready, so the next move they do will automatically be an ad-lib skill. I think. I don't know, that's how it seems like. Cause a seal on all enemies. No. Again, if I were running a different setup, then maybe, but no. Welcome to a lesson panel. Just go fuck yourself. But hey, they're rigging here. Time for some mass destruction. There we go. Oh, here we go again with the gigantic fucking crystal heart. Oh, there goes Reagan. Unfortunately, it does not have an elemental association. But that's okay. I live defeated 2 Reagan. Are you afraid of ghosts, big brother? No. Not at all. For multiple reasons, but the simple answer is no. Oi! That's not Reagan. Mediorama. Nope. Got prayer. Heat wave. +2. Yes, please. Lesson panel. Fuck you. Lesson panel. Fuck you. Enemies want to fucking spawn, please? Jesus. It's not what I'm looking for. We'll go flame thrust. Oh, we got the rare 2. We got the rare 2. 24 combo. Good fucking shit, guys. Still wasn't what we were looking for, but good. Dude, what the fuck are the Reagan? Yeah, I'm not worried about my yen. In case you couldn't figure that out. Sorry, hold on. Apparently I'm qualified for a position on our work-from-home system that makes $500 a day, but we only have 2 slots left. I thought this was Chris's sister that was texting me. Because... actually, it's different spelling. Nope. It's just a fucking spam. Regan! Nice. So that should be 4. Resist ice. Nope. Oh yeah, I guess with the Durandal. No, I'm good. That is not going to be my final sword. Wakakaja boot up! Again, really good if I didn't need the practice skill on right now. Maybe near the end of the game. Oh lord. Hi guys, it looks like you defeated quite a lot already. How do you feel, Ellie? Feels like I just passed the halfway mark. Don't push yourselves too hard, okay? Oops. Anytime now. I don't know why the spawn rates of these enemies are shit right now. Oi! That's not what I'm looking for. Come on, man. Come on, give me the stuff. Come on, come on, come on, just give it to me. Come on! That's wrong! It's so wrong I'm gonna fucking fire kick you in the face! Looks awesome. Come on. More enemies spawn on the fucking field here. Like that. There we go.
こっちよ。
入れろ。この日を逃すな。次頼むぜ。
頑張って。やしろ。あとは頼んだわよ。お願い。守りちゃん。やりました。勝ちました。
But wait, what's this? Ah, it appears you must entertain yet another uncouth guest, my dear. Oh, it's some biggins. Huh. Well, I'll take care of them just like the rest. Watch my back at Suki. Got it. Oh, we got some biggins. We got some Blairs here. And there it goes. There we go. Axe parry. Nope. Actually, what's your strength at? You said what? You said at 91. God damn, Touma. I think we can. Yeah, I think we'll replace that with axe parry for right now. God fucking damn, Touma. Alright, thanks for the help, you two. So, are you used to this now? Absolutely. I've gotten so used to this I've already wondered what I should do next. To master horror, you need the courage to face your fears. Perfect balance of tension. A strong heart to maintain your composure, and a deadly determination to shoot through your enemies. I mean, yeah, but that's not what we were going here for. That wasn't the purpose of coming here. Eleanor Yumizuru's soul has achieved a new awakening. Soul as an entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Eleanor's inspiration has taken form as new performer, Fear Piercer. You did it! Wait. Shoot through your enemies? Wasn't your next rule a high school girl who's frightened of monsters? I feel like you've reached a state of mind where you're a hunter of horrors instead. Will that do? It'll be fine. I'll make it work. Okay, we should probably go and get her thing. Well done, big brother. Looks like Ellie gained a new performer. Let's try performing a unity at once. I'll be waiting at the Bloom Palace. What unity have we unlocked? Door of Door of Purging. That's about right. The other day, I went to get some cake with Aya, and a little girl in the store pointed at me and said, "It's Maho." It's a little exciting to be called by a name that's not actually not my actual one. Adorable. But that's how I refer to everybody when I'm in a stage performance. I am terrible with names, so I'll usually refer to them by their character name. Hey, I just watched Sneeze Detective. And I saw you in it too. You even had some lines. That was amazing. I appreciate it. Door purging. Here we go. There's no evil I can't hunt down. A reading skill that reveals new possibilities in Eleanor Yumizuru. Yumizuru.
Ellie-kun.
The new reading skill, Door of Purging, has been realized. Horror Hunter Angel. My. What a departure indeed from the original narrative. To think your humble role would be rewritten as a hunter of horrors. A leading role, no doubt. Director Tarantino takes suggestions on set to heart, after all. I knew I could make it work all along. Your skill in molding situations to your favor is most impressive, Ellie. Thanks, Variant. Be that as it may, my little Ellie is drifting ever further from becoming a true lady. Well, that's rude. And what of it? Also, I'm not yours. My dear Ellie, you're a tomboy, plain and simple. The polar opposite of ladylike conduct. Wouldn't you agree? What do you mean, wouldn't you agree? Your distress at the supernatural was the only remaining civility amongst your indelicate ways. Yet now I dare say you freely hunt such apparitions wearing a most bold smirk. Smirk? I don't do that. But I must admit that your name does have an exquisite nobility to it. Eleonora, your ladyship. Do you want me to slug you? That doesn't make me feel better at all. Servant of darkness have made it this far, but now horror hunter Angel is here. Things will not go as you want, monster. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Darkness must return to darkness. Coming soon on primetime TV. What do you think? Isn't it pretty cool? Man, when you compare it to what it was before, the show is completely different with the shifting tone. Quentin Tarantino is the showrunner after all. Apparently my biracial features matched up well with the demi-human heroine. That made me realize, I really do love acting. I may go through some inconveniences day after day because of my heritage, but when I'm in front of the camera, people just accept that fact about me. You'll always be yourself, Ellie. And I'm pretty sure that director Tarantino didn't choose you just because of your features. True, he may be strict, but he doesn't make compromises like that.
演じてる時
And
も
it doesn't
そうでない
matter
時
whether
も
you're on camera or
エリは
not. I
魅
think
力
you're
的だと
charming,
思う
Nelly.
いつき
Itsuki.
うん
Yeah,
ありがとう
thank you.
あらら
Oh, what's this? Ellie, did he just make your heart skip a beat?
どっから
Well,
湧いて
where did you come from?
ところでマイコ
So,
何
is
し
this
に来
something you
たの
need, Maiko?
そう
Oh, that's right.
あなたに
You
お
have a
客さんよ
visitor.
タラチ
Director Chair Chino. What brings you here?
湯水
Yumizuru, I'm here today because I have something to discuss with you.
何ですか
What is it?
俺と
You're
一緒
going
に
to
ハリウ
Hollywood
ッ
with
ドに
me.
行くぞ
Huh?
ま
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
そういうことだ
Oh,
ね
damn it.
どうす
Well,
るか
that's
ちゃん
that.
と考えておく
You
のよ
make sure you give it
Ellie?
some thought on what you want to do, okay, Ellie? Oh, there it is. God fucking damn it. Game. I thought it was just gonna be on that freeze frame. Huh? Da 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 da. Whatever. Level up. In fact, a double level up. Nice. Come on, Itsuki. Come on, that's good. That's good shit. I like that. Come on, Touma. Come on, Touma. Look at that skill. Look at that skill. Good shit. Eleanor Yumizuru has grown as an entertainer and has become sassy heroine. Eleanor Yumizuru acquired the special performance Horror Hunter Angel. And there it is. I was expecting that. To think she was just so distort the role she was given. I suppose her betters saw it as a boon, but it's hardly the height of decorum. I don't fucking care what you think, Varian. Hey there, Itsuki. I've got something to discuss with you about the new and hot Ellie and Touma. Your gorgeous boss will be waiting for you at the office. Don't keep me waiting. There it is. There's the thing. What's up, Maiko? Miss Maiko, what's the matter? Are you hungover again?
あら
Itsuki!
ちゃん
Listen to you. You make me sound like I'm always drinking. You are always drinking. You aren't?
そんなことより
Anyway, there's something I wanted to discuss with you about Ellie and Touma. What about them?
あの子たちって
They act pretty prickly towards each other, but they get along pretty well, don't they? They are kind of similar, but that's also probably why they get into so many arguments.
コラボ
Do you think they could pull off a collaboration? Huh?
エリーは今やハリウッドからお声がかかる一流女優
Well, Ellie's really at the top of her game now. Even Hollywood wants her.
トーマくんは国
And
民的
Toma's
ヒーロー
the
番組の
protagonist
主
of a
役よ
nationally acclaimed superhero series. I guess.
あの油が
With two big personalities like that sharing the stage, who knows what could happen? One day, the two of them might even walk the red carpet together. I don't know about red carpet, but it'd definitely be interesting. Though it seems a little risky.
それがあの
That's
子
what's
たちの
so
言う
great
ところ
about
じゃ
them.
ないいいつきくん
Remember, Itsuki, you have to gamble some things in life, or you'll never get anything in return. I'm sure.
私
Oh, I should contact them right now and let them know. Tomokage and Eleanor Yumizuru acquired the dual art Crazy Circus. Yeah. Hey, it's Suki. Is it alright if we meet up? There's something I want to talk about. I'll be waiting at the usual place, the classroom film set. Itsuki, do you have time right now? There's something I want to talk to you about. Accept the girls' departure comedy, Blast Away Hollywood. Sure, if I can be of any help. I think you know what this will be about, but I want to talk to you about me going abroad. What Director Tarantino mentioned the other day. Right. He has a huge following in Hollywood, so he's a direct movie co-produced in both Japan and America. And you were chosen for that too, huh? Yeah. I'm happy for you. Your dreams come true. That is true. It's all happening so fast. I'm not ready for this yet. So you're not going? I mean, if I go to Hollywood, then I'd... You know, it's Suki. I feel like my life has really been fulfilling these days. I work hard to become a Hollywood actress because I want a place to belong in this world. But being with everyone in Fortuna has been so much fun. I started feeling like this is where I belong, and I didn't even realize it until now. So you've reached your goal. That's not it. I mean, that isn't the only reason why I'm striving to work in Hollywood. Still, I can't make up my mind. So that's why I want you to go out on a date with me. How did you reach that conclusion? Does it matter? There's something I want to find out. Well, if that helps you make up your mind, I'll tag along. First is... Right, let's go to the convenience store. Getting into character again? You remembered. But no, that's not the case this time. Our date started here that day too. It wasn't that long ago, but this feels nostalgic for some reason. Hey, isn't this... Looks like Horror Hunter Angel is pretty popular. Isn't that natural? Because I'm the lead in it. By the way, Tsuki, you remember the name of the show before it shifted genres? The high school romance one. That was... fucking... Dandelion... What? Okay, they're making this obvious. Dandelion and Dove, Undershorts Dancer and Ginza, Dandelion and Love. That's right. What's gotten into you? Nothing? It was a simple question. So you remembered. Back then, we went on a date because I was trying to dilate my character for Dandelion and Love. Who would have imagined things would turn out this way? You never know what happens in life. Then again, suddenly becoming a barrage master one day is pretty out there too. Well then, let's go to the next stop. That is the cafe. It's a smoothie, if I recall. Ellie, do you really like that? Okay, here comes a question. What? The smoothie I have here, what's in it? It's like enzymes and shit, right? Enzymes, was it? Something about Hollywood celebrities drinking it? That's right. I'm surprised you remembered something like that. Something like that? But you're the one who asked me what was in it. Of course I remember that. I see. About this smoothie though, I'll be blunt. It's really not that good at all. So why drink it? I guess it was for good luck. I felt like I could make it to Hollywood someday if I kept drinking this. Looks like it worked. I guess you're right. I did reach my dream after all. Hey, it's Suki. What do you think I should do? About going to Hollywood, that is. It's your dream, right? Yeah. And I think you should go. I think it'd be a waste if you let this opportunity pass you by just because you didn't feel like you were ready. Yeah, I had a hunch you'd say that, Itsuki. Ellie? It's nothing. Now then, shall we get going? Next up is the jewelry store. We really are taking the same route as last time, huh? More or less. It'd be meaningless otherwise. Meaningless? It's nothing important. Tiki, come over here. Aw, they're so cute. There are 3 accessories there, but that one in particular is especially adorable. It's Suki! Why aren't you asking me which one? Another quiz? You're not acting like your usual self today, Ellie. Shut up! And then it's Suki, which accessories did I want on that date? The necklace, I think. It was the necklace made for Natalie. The necklace made for Natalie. It was a replica of the one she wore in the movie Black Condor, right? I remembered. You were so excited when you told me about it, weren't you? It left an impression on me. Is that right? Hey, Ellie. What are you trying to do today? Ellie? That reminds me. This is where I kind of figured out what it feels like to be a girl in love. Yeah. Your performance at a beer that day was really beautiful. How can you say such an embarrassing thing with a straight face? You really are the prince of danceness. Huh? It's nothing. Alright, Itsuki, shall we go into the next place? Jesus Christ. Next? Was there somewhere else? Oh yeah, we saw a movie here too. We sure did, and I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said that Angel was born here. Watching it didn't help much in the end though, because of that excitable crowd. Yeah. Okay, what's your quiz here? Well, someone seems eager. Alright. I know. The title. The title of the movie we saw. Evil Ball of the Dead 4. You came up with that one on the spot, didn't you? Of course not. Now it's Suki. What was the name of the movie we saw here? Evil Ball, Evil Dance of the Deceased 3, Bad Hair Tooth 3. Evil Ball of the Dead 4. That's right, Itsuki. Ooh, that's right, Itsuki. I'm surprised you remembered. She did treat me to it after all. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't watch the movie with you. I see. I'm glad to hear that. We went to so many places. It was fun. Itsuki, was it ever a nuisance for you? I cherish all those memories. Oh. Alright. What's up? Thanks for today, Itsuki. Why don't we head back? Itsuki, I've made my decision. I want to see how far I can make it as an actress on my own. So that's why I'll go to Hollywood. Eleanor Yumizuru's Soul's Entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Eleanor's inspiration has taken form as a new performer, Changeless Emotion. Thanks, Suki. I was finally able to make up my mind because of you. It'll be a bit lonely, though. I won't be able to see you whenever I want like now. You finally said it. Hmm? It's nothing. I found a place where I belong. I can go to Hollywood without any worries. Plus, I have someone who'll remember me too. So that's why we went to so many places today. Say, Itsuki, even if I go overseas, don't worry. No matter where you go, I'll always remember you. Thanks. Go without any worry, okay? Yeah. Of course, I won't be going to Hollywood until the situation with the Mirage has been dealt with. That just means you need to step up your game. Hollywood's waiting for you. Yeah. Ah, cute. Cute. That's cute. Ellie's new performer is shining so brightly. I'm sure a wonderful radiant skill will be born if we perform a unity with it. I'll be waiting in the Bloom Palace. Da-da-da. Door of Departure. Hold on, just a little bit longer, Yoshiro. Time for her final... Her final unity. Door of Departure. Not final, whatever. Well, this is happening, I'll be right back. The new rating skill, Door of Departure, has been realized. Goodness me. The time has come for you to make your debut in high society. I may shed a noble tear. Oh. There we go. Peter came on blood. Hollywood variant, not high society. But to think, a girl who was once so coarse has reached such a so high an echelon. I'm certain you cannot imagine the grueling trials that Suzie and I went through to mold you into a lady proper. What's this? No scorn, no outrage, no denial. Hi, nothing is so daunting as a woman's silence. It's the truth after all. I'm thankful for Suzie. And you. My dear, sweet Ellie. You're overreacting. Well, I have no worries. I did watch you mature while you strove in such an unrefined manner. Varian. Now, onward to success with dignity, elegance, and grace. Yeah, I'm ready for glitz, glamour, and action. Perhaps some things never change. Gaius Picture. Good. Gaius Pictures. This year. Director Quentin Tarantino. Starring Eleonora Yumizuru. Arrow of Destiny. Coming soon. Experience it in 3D and 4D. It looks like everyone has high hopes for the movie you'll be in, Ellie. Has filming already begun? Not yet. We just shot enough for a teaser trailer. There's still a lot we have to do, you know. The actual filming won't start until much later. I see. Still, this is a pretty amazing cast. Yep. That's a cast, alright. I'll do my best in the film, so I can become a renowned actress who can stand proudly beside these actors. Now that's our Ellie. The magnificent Hollywood. I can't wait. It's been a while since the last time I was there. Have you been there a lot? Not a lot per se. I went on a package tour for 5 days with my family when I was in middle school. That's it? That's it. Oh, I see. You have a problem with that? I won't bring back any souvenirs for you if you keep that up. You're right. It doesn't matter how many times you've gone. Your dream is your dream. Hey, I've never been to Hollywood. I've never been to Hollywood. I have not been out of the tri-state area except for a few select times. Still want to act. And of course, unless it's stage performance, which is mostly New York, if I want to do anything else that would, that would require going over to the central hub of entertainment there. But that's a long way off at this point. By the way, Ellie, are you good to go on your English idioms? That's... well, I'm currently studying my butt off. You seem all calm now, but you better study too with Suki. Why? Once the movie's released, I'm going to have you come to Hollywood. Huh? There are things like red carpet events, you know, so you better come, alright? Got it. It's a promise, okay? Yeah. So go do your best, Ellie. Right. Da-da-da. Eleanor Yumazuru has grown as an entertainer and has become Hollywood darling. Eleanor Yumazuru acquired the ad-lib performance Arrow of Destiny. And Eleanor's stuff is complete. Well then, now that our work schedule has been decided, I better put some oomph in my activities as a master. We're going to beat up all the bad Mirages in a flash and then I'm off to Hollywood. You go, Eleanor, you go. Oh, oh my. Right. She forms a girl group with Eleanor Yumazuru, and their song Dreamcatcher marks a magnificent debut. He and Yumazuru Eleonora form an unlikely duo, and he displays a new potential that was never seen before, and we'll see that at some point. And she produced a collaboration between Touma and Eleanor Yumazuru thanks to a flash of beautiful inspiration. Weird random idea. So, we still have... wow, we're actually really on our way. We still have the entirety of Yashiro's to go. We still have one more in Memories. And then one more in Tiki's, Maiko's, and Berry's. She stars as the lead role Angel in the TV drama Horror Hunter Angel, directed by the master auteur Quentin Tarantino. Her work in Horror Hunter Angel has led to the master auteur Quentin Tarantino offering her opportunities to advance in Hollywood. She and Tomoe form an unlikely duo. She is cast in the lead role of Arrow of Destiny, a blockbuster fantasy movie directed by the master auteur Quentin Tarantino and produced through a collaborative effort between Japan and America. Her news becomes the talk of the movie buffs around the world. Nothing about... oh yeah, there's the Dreamcatcher debut. Alright. Everybody is on their way to realizing their dream. And, of course, now that she has finished up her thing, it's time for Varian to get a class change. Sniper, a gallant master marksman, expert archery lets him pierce all foes in a single shot. Or, an assassin, a lethal agent of darkness, adept in elect skills in terrorizing foes from the shadows. I think I'm gonna go assassin on this one. Totally no reason whatsoever. Totally no reason that the fucking arm pieces look amazing. Looks fucking awesome! Varian has been reborn to Assassin! And if we didn't have it already, it would unlock Gandiva, Rhinefleck, and Amano Kagoyumi. Alrighty. At least Carney's is ready? Oh! She has enough for Gandiva. Okay. Wait, what? Were they actually not unlocked? Was I being fucking cheeky this entire time? Were they actually not unlocked until we got those classes? Huh. Good figure. So Ellie's dream is finally coming true. Of course, it's the fruit of her labors, but your support has been invaluable, my boy. Huh. I guess I never had this one. What does it give, anyway? Fog Breath Shadow. Oops. Sword Plasma EX and Thunder Strike. Okay. Or maybe I just never actually activated Assassin. I thought I was thorough with it. That looks like an awesome fucking bow. Carnage Master Varian. What? Did I actually miss? Okay. Okay. Gandiva has been made. We're not going to equip it yet, but she'll have the backup. Alright. Go figure. Alright. Time to start, this asshole's fucking side stuff. Oh boy. The energy I need to continue being active is dwindling. Do something about it. Does that mean you're hungry? No. The energy I need has simply dropped beyond acceptable levels. The gourmet comedy, The Hungry Man. I'm already remembering what he gets from this, and it's fucking great. Alright, so why are you in this state? I haven't replenished my energy these past few days due to conflicts in my schedule. I'm not sure what's going on, but are you saying you haven't eaten in days? Wait, how'd you even get by until now? Aside from show business, all my miscellaneous affairs were left to my assistant. And what happened to this assistant of yours? I dismissed him. He was against my transfer to Fortuna, after all. Tell me, Aoi, how do you people normally fend off starvation? Yeah, eat! Calling it starvation is a bit extreme, but I guess I go to a cafe when I'm hungry. Other than that, though... A cafe, hmm? I see. Understood. Fucking Jesus, Yashiro. I'm worried about him. And you should be, considering the text that you're just about to get. As my stomach decides that it wants to fucking set a match off. You nerds are chomping from memory. Memory? It's Tiki. He's here collapsed in front of the cafe. So he didn't make it. Please come at once. Got it. Come on. Where's Ishiro?
It's Tiki.
Where's Ishiro?
I had someone passing by help me. We managed to get him inside the cafe. He's come with me.
How are you feeling?
問題ない
There are no problems. So all I must do is come here from now on, correct?
そうだけど
Yeah, but how can you be so uninformed?
必要に駆られ
There
な
was
かっ
no need for it. Until now, I've only lived thinking of how to perfect
た
my
自らの
craft.
芸を磨くことだけを考えて生きてきた
Ishiro?
それに
Then again, I've had no one to teach me such things. Huh?
死んだのだ
It's been 5 years since he passed away.
いやしろ
Ishiro.
まあ
Had my father still been around, my situation would not have changed much.
芸のみを
Improve only your acting skills. That was what my father taught me.
やしろの
This does sound like something your father would say.
ゆえにそれ以
Thus,
外の
everything else is unnecessary.
It isn't unnecessary.
何
What?
Even though I can only use a microwave, as someone involved in a cooking show, I cannot let that comment pass.
Oh, you pissed off the memory. She's gonna give her honest opinion right to your fucking stomach.
なんでカフェでここまで出てくるんだ
How is this cafe capable of providing this many kinds of food?
なんだ
What is the meaning of this?
Ishiro, dining is an important part of being an actor. There are food programs, travel shows, even a drama role may require it. That's why eating can never be called unnecessary. No matter what you eat, Ishiro, you're expressionless. It's very boring. No one could ever enjoy a dining scene like that. I think you failed at it. I'm sorry.
Very well.
源守
Minamoto, there is indeed truth to your words.
確かに一理ある
In that case, how about trying a food report? Eat something and say what you think about it.
では早速やっ
And
て
allow
み
me
る
to try it once. Or so I would like to say.
勝手がわ
I
かる
have no idea how to go about this. Oh wait,
まずはお前が
show me an
手本を
example first. Try
そ
eating
の
that
ラーメン
ramen.
を食べてみる俺が
Me?
分
Alright.
かったよ
Tiki finished the ramen.
どうだ
How is it? This is a samurai of ramen! No. The thick soup mixes with... The thick soup mixes with the noodles, creating a perfect balance. I see. It's a seafood style soup. The roasted pork melts in my mouth. The cooked bamboo shoots add a nice crunchy texture. It's delicious. You think you could eat such ramen at a cafe like this? Or something like that. That was quite expressive. I see. So this is what a
これが
food
食レ
report
ポ
is
という
like.
ものなのかでは
Well then,
次は
tell
こ
me
の
about
ショ
this
ートケ
cake
ーキ
next.
I want to hear it too.
分かったよ
Alright. Suki finished the cake.
どうだ
Your thoughts?
スポンジの
The softness of the sponge cake
そして
and the delicate texture of the carefully whipped cream. I feel as though I'm going back to sleep in a warm bed under the gentle sunlight of spring.
イチゴも新鮮
The
で
strawberries are also fresh, and their slight sourness brings the cake's flavor all together.
これは
It's heavenly.
美味しいって感じで
Or something like that.
Ishiro?
大体
I
分かった
believe I get the gist of it.
食レポの
The
極
secret to a food report is an overwhelming power
見る者
of
の下にそ
description
の
that
味を
it
伝え
conveys
る
what
圧
you taste
倒
to the
的な
viewer,
描写力そして
as well as a
見る者の
relentless
心に
power of
訴えかけ
expression that speaks
怒涛の
directly to
表
the
現力
viewer's heart. Yeah, something like that. Shiro Tsurugi's soul as an entertainer has achieved a new awakening. Yashiro's inspiration has taken form as new performer, Palette Epiphany.
Amazing! You grasped the essence of it just by watching Suki.
That was more simple than eating breakfast. What you just ate was lunch, though. At this moment, new doors have been opened for my craft. I wish to try various dishes at once in order to fully grasp the sensation. If you'll excuse me. I guess it works.
Big brother, looks like you've obtained a new performer. I'm ready to perform a unity whenever. I'll be waiting at the Bloom Palace.
Door of Hunger. Door of Truth. Door of Hunger. I present my food report. Savor it. A radiant skill that reveals new possibilities in Yashiro Tsurugi.
Nabaru. Yashiro.
The new radiant skill Door of Hunger has been realized. Navar. What is it? When I was starving, why did you say nothing? Whatever I said would not have changed the situation for the better. That's why I remained silent. I see. Even I never saw further meaning in dining beyond taking in the necessary nutrients. However, I now see that it can be held in a different light. This is what makes performing arts so intriguing. Indeed. Seems there is still much to learn. For both you and myself. It would seem so.
Hello, today we have a special guest. Come to dining with us is Yashiro. Feeling hungry?
I sure am, Mamarine.
For today, I'll make you pork buns, courtesy of Kurakoma. I'd like if you give it a try.
It would be my pleasure.
What do you think, Yashiro?
My goodness. The gentle texture of the bun reminds you of a soft quilt. Yet only that is an illusion. As soon as my teeth sink in, a surprised blanket of juicy meat bursts forth. I can only describe it as a battle royale of flavors. It is a gripping struggle of offense and defense that takes place in my mouth. Delicious. This is delicious! You're amazing, Mamarine! My collabing with you really is magic! Even my heart's been warmed up with the press of a button! Amazing! But the Yashiro who had no interest in food never existed.
I know. I was really surprised too.
I use the examples you showed me as reference. Yours is much better than mine, though. Of course it was. I am a true artist after all. Since then, I've continued to eat every type of food of all times and places. That unfortunately resulted in my weight increasing 44 pounds. Jesus Christ, Yashiro! I don't fucking believe it. You're still thin as a twig. You went that far? That only meant that I had to lose the same amount of weight. It's as simple as that. So this is what a first-class actor is capable of doing. That is correct. So this is what a true artist is. Okay. Hunger Man is complete. Tsurugi has grown as an entertainer and has become proud gourmet. Tsurugi acquired the ad-lib performance The Hungry Man. It's interesting. Hey, look at that. I guess you can't look at that because I just covered it up with my face. Oh boy, listen, studio. Yes, sir. But first, I never thought that the act of eating could be somehow entertaining. This whole business never ceases to amaze. Yes, sir. Time for lesson, studio. But first I'm going to save. What's up, Buttercup? It's you, Aoi. You came at a good time. Mizuru isn't being of any use. I need you to speak with her. Dangerous relations. Recommended level 52. We're getting up there. Tell me what's going on first. Mizuru and I will be co-starring in an upcoming TV drama. He suggested that we train together, so I agreed to the idea. However, it isn't going well. Why is that? It's because Mizuru is inexperienced. That may be true from your standpoint, but you're not even trying to match your acting with mine. You keep rushing forward. Naturally. What reason is there for me to struggle along at another's pace? There's a big reason. A work of art isn't made by just one person. I hear those words quite often, yet I cannot understand it. Harmony is nothing more than a convenient word to affirm comfortable relations among the mediocre. Okay. You are so stubborn. To each his own. Though many people are involved in a production, an actor stands alone before the camera. Wrong! A true actor will learn to feed off of their co-star's energy. To work together with other people to make the scene as a whole better, not just one's performance. It may not be top-notch, but if if everybody is working at what would at least be perceived as a similar level, the production as a whole is going to be better. And that is something that some people are never going to understand. If each one performs their best, then the best take certain results. That's what I have done until now. No. Yeah, what happened to friendship? Aren't you going to take a chance on the potential of friendship? What? That's what you said when you chose to join us. If you make some compromises, you may discover that there are other ways of doing things. I feel like you haven't stepped outside your own idea of perfection. You're deciding for others what is right. Though I say that, I also think it limits your potential, Yashiro. Very well. I will attempt to change how I go about this. Yashiro! However, now that I've made that decision, we will do this seriously, even though it's merely an exercise. Huh? Make sure you're prepared. We're heading to the Idolosphere. Aoi, you're coming as well. Okay, which Idolosphere are we going to? You were a big help, Tsuki. I didn't do much. I just said what was on my mind. What you said is true. Yashiro joined in our company, so he should take the opportunity to try new things. Yeah. Well then, I'll be going too. Looks like we're heading into the Idolosphere, so I better get ready. Right. See you later. Come to the Idolosphere at Daiba Studio. It's time for a special lesson. Sending the map now. Got it. Daiba Studio. Time for you to don that for a little bit. Okay. Daiba Studio. To the surprise of no one. Should be around here. So what's the big idea? Why choose this place? Enough with the prattle. You'll find out soon enough. You and I should be able to carry out the ideal training here in Missouri. Still, doesn't coming to the Idolosphere for that seem a little bit extreme? No. Always be strict on oneself. That was my father's teaching. His only one. Yashiro. Fine. I'll show you I can keep up with you. Let's continue on. What are we looking for? Tiki, help us out. No? What are we doing here? Horror Hunter Angel steals HP and EP from the enemy and causes charm. Jesus. Alright, let's give it a shot.
闇は闇に帰りなさい。あなたの命は私の。
Well, that was an interesting. I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever used that. Well then. Oh no. Time for the hungry man! God, that is just funny. Okay, but seriously, what the fuck are we looking for? Oh. I found it. That was just a shot in the dark. Feel an ominous presence ahead. I committed this monster to memory when I saw it the other day. This one will be more than suitable as our opponent. Now, let's resume our training. Huh? Wait, training? We must synchronize our movement. The fastest way to do so is for you and I to defeat this monster with a session. Right. Let's do this, Human Zero. Oh boy, back us up. Leave it to me. Here goes. The purpose of this exercise is for the two of us to learn to work in sync. Oh, stay in the back lines to give us aid when needed. Shiro is now able to use the skill The Clues during this battle. Ellie is now able to use the skill The Culprit Is during this battle. Okay. Okay. The culprit is you. Clues doesn't work. So we will charge and prep. That hurt. The culprit is you. The clues. have come together.
遅い。見抜けないと思ったか。
Shit.
俺たちがやるんだ。
いい感じ。
これだ。そろそろ決めるぞ。そのつもりだ。これで。ほら、客人だよ。
The culprit is you, etc., etc., and so forth. So we go back and forth. God damn. We go back and forth, and it'll do more and more damage each time. Good dodge.
その
いい
力、
感じ。
俺の権利。
Damn!
これで俺の
Hot damn!
一歩近づく。
Again, this is a really cool mechanic. The way that these battles like they all wind up the same, but there are different things based on the mission that change the meaning. Zeodyne plus 9. Zeodyne is maxed. So next I need Maziodyne. Inferno Strike plus 4. Yes, please. Inferno Strike plus 5. Good shit. Even they're synchronized there. That's good. I like that. Concentrate is maxed out.
やったね。
We did it, Yashiro.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
互いの呼
When
吸
our
が
timing came together, it was not the actors, but the stage itself that
は
showed
そのものが輝く
this feeling, the sensation.
この感覚。これが調和の力。
So this is the power of harmony,
そして
and furthermore,
これが
this
お前
must
た
be
ち
the
の
power of
絆の
friendship you
力
spoke
の
of. Something like that. It's the beginning. Shiro Tsurugi's souls and entertainers achieved a new awakening. Power of bonds. Yes!
なるほ
I see.
ど。
I
この
never
感
have
覚は
grasped this
確かにこれ
feeling
ま
of
で
my
のやり
old
方では
method
つ
of
かめない。
doing things.
礼を言うぞ。
You have my gratitude,
弓津礼を言う。
Mizuru.
そして
And you as well,
青
Aoi.
い月。
Without your
お前の助言なく
advice,
して
I would have not achieved this result.
二人とも
You two completely synchronized with each other.
当然よ。
Oh my god.
な
Oh. Well
では
then,
戻るとしよ
let us return. You're smiling.
う。どうした？
What's the matter,
弓するエレオノ
Mizuru?
ら。
Well,
いや
I didn't know you could make that kind of
そういう
face
顔も
too.
できるんだなって。
Hmm? Oh, he's growing up so fast. He's not frappe. God damn it. He's not frappe cappuccino with extra whipped cream. Oh, I meant to send that to Tsubasa. I can perform a unity on Yoshiro's new performer whenever you need to, so go to the blue palette. God damn it. Door possibility. Let's get the fuck out of here. Whoop. Plink. Time to do the thing.
パフォ
bonds guide me to new heights.
これそれ行くよレディアントユニティ
ナバールヤシロまだまだ通過点
The new Radiant skill door possibility has been realized. Suki is a curious young man. Indeed. No one has ever spoken against me like that besides my father. You haven't stepped outside your own idea of perfection, was it? Those words precisely describe the old you. But the stone Aoi cast from the outside has saved me from killing my own potential. Once again, I'm filled with anticipation. For what? To see what new grounds your potential may break from this point forth. Yes, and you'll witness it by my side. In other words, the best arena seat at a concert. You should be honored. Arena? Or do you prefer balcony seating? Balcony? Well, it doesn't matter where. It's simply best you keep your eyes open. Yashiro. Seems we're similar after all. Since we omit a few words, there are times when that makes things difficult. Now is exactly one of those times. Yeah, that's about right. It seems the mothership has already come. Wait, Kaguya. All this time, you watched over and protected me, didn't you? And I still doubted you. Too late, but I'm so sorry. Apology for our parting words too depressing. I'd rather you send me off with a smile. Yeah. Then, thank you, Kaguya. When you look at the moon, I hope you remember me. I'll always be there. See you, my adorable detective. See you, my mysterious alien. Wow! Kaguya was a detective and an alien? Man, I did not see that coming at all. So that's why it's called out of season UFO. So, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? I have underestimated you. Well, I suppose we're in the same boat. I definitely underestimated Yashiro's skills. The background song fits the scene so well too. You really are multi-talented, Yashiro. I feel like I'm losing my confidence. There is no need to belittle yourself. Your acting was impressive. It was more than sufficient to handle your part. And I wrote the background song after getting inspiration from our training session. Oh, is that so? I apologize, Yumizuru. Seems I was mistaken. Harmony is not some cozy relationship others cling to for security. It is a necessity for actors. Yes! You know, I'm sorry too. I just assumed that you were much better than me and was frustrated with my inferiority. You're not good at speaking, but you're a surprisingly nice guy. I should have tried talking with you better. I agree. That's why I must tell you this, Yumizuru. The music cut out. No! Here we go. What is it? Your acting still has many flaws to it. One, you move too much. Two, it's a bad habit. A bad habit to exaggerate your role. Fix it. I take back what I just said. You really are a terrible man. Can't you read the atmosphere? You could have chosen a better time to say that, you moron. Why is she angry? What's wrong, Mr. True Artist? Seems there's much more for me to learn. Oh, good shit. Levi, Aoi. I'm indebted to you about what transpired this time. For some reason, your words struck a chord with me. Now you're just exaggerating. I can say the same for what occurred at the studio. You're the first since my late father to be so direct with me. It was the heat of the moment. I must have sounded pretty disrespectful. Sorry about that. No. It is thanks to you that I could realize something I never would have by myself. You have my gratitude, Aoi. Damn! 4 level ups! Shiro, come on! Could've used strength, but okay. Eleonora! Good. Tsubasa! Very good. Oh, almost a perfect level up. Memory! Fuck you, game! Oh well, that's okay. Ishiro Tsurugi has grown as an entertainer and has become newly bonded. Ishiro Tsurugi acquired the special performance Mysterious Student. Okay. So, one's hidden potential is only clear to outside observers. Thanks to you, Ishiro has grown. I thank you. You're welcome. Alrighty, so I want to talk to the Tiki for Carnage Unity, see if I can get something that will help with... I don't have much right now, do I? Fuck. Focus Blade, Land Slash. I need something for... Mazio done. I need a Dark Knight Force. Fuck off. I can't get the stuff yet. Can't get the stuff. Yeah, well. We are gonna have to do some grinding at some point. Now... EX. Right. I'm not going to do the EX story yet. Simply because I think it's going to be better to do it after everybody's side story is done. Just so I can grab all the boxes in one shot. And we're not too far off the mark from that either. Anyway, the problem to my... Or the answer to my fucking other issue. My supply issue should be resolved starting this next chapter, so... I think. I might be one off. But, because Chris has not answered me yet, and I have no idea what the actual hell is going to be going on, we're going to continue. Is something the matter? You called me to the lesson studio so suddenly. It's in regards to your acting with Oribe and the Idol Sphere. If you practice more, you can do far better. Oops. I'll be training you until you can manage a decent performance. Try acting it out right now. Hold on a sec. I don't have the script with me, and I barely remember the lines. Then I'll simply recite the scene. That should serve to remind you. Huh? Even if I have to turn against the world, I would choose you over the 7 billion people on this planet. I really do remember all of it. Of course. Regardless of my role, every production I contribute to becomes a part of who I am. At any rate, try acting out the scene. I'll fill in for Oribe's part. Got it. This is it. We're going to lose each other, aren't we? Looks like our paths have drifted too far apart. Stop! Huh? Just saying the line is not enough. Don't simply read the script. Say the words as though they were your own. The performance in the Idol Sphere was far better than this. Care to explain, Oi? Well, we were in a pretty tense situation, so I was caught up in the moment. It shouldn't be any different now. The director performs each and every scene as if their life depended on it. Now, let's continue. We will start once more from that line. Got it. Looks like our paths have drifted too far apart. Yes, a clear improvement, but you're still not quite there. Once more. Looks like our paths have drifted too far apart. Still not there. You can do better than this. We're not leaving until I'm satisfied with your performance. Fine by me. Chapter 5, True Colors. Oh, look at the fucking cast we have here now. It's Maiko. I forgot to mention it, but after we defeated that Mirage at Daiba Studio, we picked up this thing. Is that what I think it is? What Itsuki has here is a piece of something called the dragonstone. Dragonstone? Tiki might be able to regain her memories with this. Truly? Let's go see Tiki. Tiki! Oh, big brother. And everyone. What's the matter? By the way,
これを見
Tiki,
てほしいんだ。
I want you to take a look at this.
石
A rock.
どこか
I
で
feel like
見
I've
た
seen this
ことが
before.
何
What?
これ
What is this?
私
I...
どうした
What's wrong? Tiki,
どうしたんだ
open your eyes, Tiki.
チキちゃん
Tiki,
パフェって
is parfait really that tasty?
寝てる
Did she just fall asleep? Looks like it.
よかった
Thank goodness.
ドキドキし
I
た
was
よ
really scared there.
チキちゃん
Tiki's
ま
still
だ
not
目を
making
覚ま
up.
さないね
あ
Yeah.
あ流石ってやっぱ危
I
険
don't
な
think
も
that
のだったんです
dragonstone thing might have actually really hurt her.
大丈夫だって言
There's
ってる
nothing
で
to
しょ
worry about.
流
It's
石
going
が
to be
チキにとっ
fine.
て
There's
害
no
は
way
な
it
い
could
ね
cause her harm.
きっと
It
流石の
returned some
か
of
け
her
らのせいで急
memories.
に記憶
She's
が
just a little
戻って
overloaded with
頭がオーバ
information
ー
right
フロー
now.
したのよ記憶が
Her memories?
おそらく
It's very likely that the shards of the dragonstone are the key to Tiki's lost memory. And her powers.
そうなんですか
Really?
5年前のこけら落とし消
I
失事
believe
件
Tiki's dragonstone shattered after the master's appearance 5 years ago. I found a shard myself not
その
long
かけらの
after.
一つを手に入れたのその直後
Met Tiki pretty soon after that, but she had already lost all of her memories and
チキは
powers.
力と記憶を完全に失っていたわその時
When she came in contact with the shard I had then, some of them were
チキは
restored.
力と記憶の一部を取り戻したのよ
流石が
The
チキの
stone and
記
the
憶と
girl
力
are
に
clearly
関わる
connected.
として
But what of the Ultiloid
あの
software?
チキという
It
歌の
hardly
ソフ
seems
トは
relevant.
まさか
いい質問ね
Sharp as ever, Yoshiro. You could say the Ultiloid Tiki is an anchor that allows her to remain in this world.
私が持っていた
The
流石の
strength she
かけら
regained
はた
from
った
that
一つ
one piece of dragonstone I had wasn't enough to maintain her in form.
あまりにも微弱で彼女は自力でこの世界に存在を保てなかったチキをこの世界に
To
存
keep
在させ
existing in
続
this
けるため
world,
には
Tiki needs an
大量の
immense
パフォー
amount
マ
of
ーが必要だ
performer.
ったのだから私は
That's why I made the Ultiloid software Tiki.
人々から
Now
支
she's
持を
supported
集め
by a
て
performer born from
熱
the
意と
passion
いう
of the
パフォーマー
public.
を分けてもらうためにね
そうやって
And thus, her
チキは
power
実体を
sustains.
維持しているわけか
I see.
ザーリャにも協力してもら
Claudia
っ
had
た
to
り
help us out.
試行錯
And
誤
there was
し
a
て
bit of
ね
trial and error at first.
これで質問
But
の答
that's
え
about
になっ
it.
たかしら
Makes sense?
あ
Yes,
あ
I
十分
understand now.
前回の一
And
件で
after our last
二つ目の
operation,
流石
we
の
came
かけら
across the
が
second
チキに戻った
dragonstone
わ
shard for Tiki.
このままかけらを
We
集
should
め
be
る
able
こと
to
ができれ
regain all
ば
of her memories if we
チ
can
キの
gather
記
the
憶を
remaining
完全なも
pieces.
のにできるはずよ
ならば問題
It
は
does beg the question,
なぜ
however,
その
of
流石
why
の
that
かけらを
Mirage had a shard at
あ
all.
のミラージュが持っていたから
皆さん
Everyone,
そろ
the
そろ
show's
番組
about to
始まり
start.
ますよ
Oh, jeez, already? Come on, we better get comfortable. Ah,
緊
I'm
張
so
する
nervous. This year our company will be reckoning its 50th anniversary. The spread of the internet has vastly increased the way in which people can acquire entertainment and information. As lifestyles begin to shift, we in the television industry must change to better suit the needs of our audience. That is why I came to one conclusion. The networks must not merely compete, but learn to cooperate as well. As the first step in this new direction, we have united the forces of each network to bring you a grand experience. Enter Kingdom. It will span Tokyo itself, and events will run at Shibuya 106, Daito TV station, and Diamond Studio throughout. At Shibuya 106, we will hold a live concert produced by Yasufusa Hatanaka called Music Fest. At Daito TV station, we will hold a stage performance directed by Quentin Tarantino called Musical Fest. At Diamond Studio, we will hold a fashion show produced by Nobuharu Nozawa called Muse Fest. And on the final day, comedians will gather to the Comedy Coliseum at the Cosmic Egg with Teru Goju hosting. We will also hold many limited time events throughout the entire expo in many different areas. I wish for everyone to enjoy all the different kinds of entertainment on offer, from music to comedy. And finally, we'll be featuring the up-and-coming idol Tsubasa Aribe as our spokesmodel for the event. Mr. Aribe is scheduled to participate in many of the events, starting with Muse Fest.
Thank you for selecting me for such an important role. I hope I don't let anyone down. But I would like to give it all to make this huge event a success. And, anyway, I hope you all have fun.
Thank you. Now then, everyone, I hope you look forward to Enter Kingdom.
With this, your fame's going to skyrocket. You've got a lot of events to handle besides Muse Fest, and you'll be super busy. I hope you're ready. Yes, I'll do my best to make Enter Kingdom a big success. Kiria and Memory, you two are participating in Music Fest. Right. I'll give it my all and sing with all my heart. Yashiro and Ellie, you two are participating in Musical Fest. This will be nothing compared to the silver screen. You better be ready, Yashiro.
I always act to the utmost of my ability. That's all there is to it.
And Touma, you're going to be in the Hero Fest that's taking place in the middle. Start psyching yourself up.
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Come on, everyone. Let's go out on the town tonight. Drinks are on me.
Miss Maiko, I think that's more for you than for us. Damn it, Maiko. And so, a few days later... I was joking. I was being an ass. What? Alright. Word for word, too. Welcome to what Tokyo is going to look like for the rest of the game. Enter Kingdom is going to be kind of the new setting, the new atmosphere for Tokyo for this chapter and the final chapter as well, I think. But of course, we are not left behind.
Yo, home slice, what's grooving? What are the haps?
Just chillin', dog.
Okay. So Enter Kingdom has finally started, huh? Tsubasa's pretty much the talk of the city now that she's the spokesmodel for an event as big as this.
It really is.
You know, the reason Tsubasa could take advantage of all her opportunities was because you were there.
What are you talking about? It's thanks to you for getting work for her, and Tsubasa's own efforts, not mine.
Oh yeah, Tsubasa definitely gave it her all. But I feel like we were able to get all these good results because you were there to helping her. And ever since you joined our company, Kiri and Touma have been getting more work. They're even trying out new things. I just wanted to say, keep it up. And that goes for me as well.
Not really sure what you mean, but I do plan on continuing what I've been doing.
Oh, one more thing. They're holding events in places other than Shibuya, you know. You should give them all a visit.
Okay, so basically, what we have for the beginning of this chapter is that we have to go around to each different event and talk to our party members that are involved in said events. So it is just going to be kind of wandering around the map and talking to people, which is not a bad thing. We also have new requests to take care of, because of course we do. A lot of new requests. Jesus Christ. But this is actually a really good place to end things off. Let me also just... If I go here, nothing's gonna trigger, right? If I just go between this and, let's say, the Fortuna office, I should be okay. Also, shit. I can't talk to Tiki right now, can I? Oh, wait, I can.
Don't want to get up. Just 5 more years.
Not awake yet, huh?
Big brother.
Tiki? Oh goodness, that's a sleepy Tiki. You were asleep for a long time. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Big brother, I remember it. I remember now.
Remember... Are your memories back?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember everything yet, but now that I have a piece of the dragonstone, a lot is coming back. Do you know that incident 5 years ago, where lots of people vanished?
The one that Aiha was involved in, right? And Kiria too.
I remember that now. And what exactly happened inside the theater?
You do?
It was because someone tried to take everyone away. It was all because of an evil man named Garneth.
Garneth?
Mm-hmm. Some people called him the Dark Pontifex. He's a really powerful sorcerer, and a bad, awful person.
Why is he doing this? Why has he been doing all this?
Garneth wants to use the people of this world to power his own magic. I tried to stop him, but I couldn't do it.
That was when I was saved by Tiki.
You sure? I remember you too. You were that boy back then. You've really grown.
Tiki. I've waited so long. On the opening night for the opera, Pilgrimage of Heinrich, Garneth possessed the lead, my father. He transported everyone in the theater to the idolosphere. I was in attendance, so I was no different.
If I had only gotten there sooner, I might have been able to save more people.
翼お姉ちゃんだけじゃなくてもっと多くの人を助けられたのに。
So Tsubasa was safe because you saved her.
でも
But
た
a
くさ
lot
ん
of
の
other
人
people
が
got.
None of that is your fault, Tiki. Garneth is the one who's ultimately responsible for it all. In the Idola Spear, he was conducting some sort of ritual. A strange and terrible ritual.
きっとそれは
The Opera of
暗黒
Shadows.
義塾だよ。
You know what it was?
5年前の事件は
Garneth caused the incident 5 years ago so he could perform a magic ritual known as the Opera of Shadows.
暗黒義
The
塾は
Opera of Shadows is a
世界
terrifying
を滅ぼすと言われる
ceremony.
恐ろしい
It's
儀
said to
式
bring about the destruction of the world. The whole world.
そうだよ。
Uh-huh.
暗黒
Summons a
義
monster
塾
with the
に
power
よっ
to
て呼び出さ
destroy
れ
the
る
world.
暗黒
The
竜
Shadow
によって
Dragon.
世界は滅ぼされるの。暗黒竜
I know that name.
暗黒竜は
It's an emperor of
すご
dragon
く
kind.
強くて大きくて
Gigantic
怖い
and strong and really,
悪い
really
竜
evil.
族の王様。5年前に
And
ガーネ
5
フが
years
やっ
ago,
た儀式、
Garneth performed the Opera of Shadows to summon that
暗
dragon.
黒竜を呼び出すための儀式だったの。
And
5年前だ
that
けじ
wasn't
ゃ
the
な
only
い。
time.
はるか昔
Long
にだ
ago,
っ
he
て
invaded our
私たち
homeland
の故郷を
and
支
summoned
配
the
して
Shadow Dragon
暗
there.
黒竜を呼び出そうとしていたんだよ。私たちの
Our
故郷。
homeland.
私たちの世界
The
は
war had been raging for a long time, so everyone changed into forms that let them fight with all
戦
their
うた
power.
めの姿に変わっていったの。そういう世界だった
That
か
was the
ら
world we lived
みんな
in.
で力を合わ
We
せれ
really
ば
believed that if we all banded together, we could defeat him.
たくさんの人がね
Stop Garneth.
ガーネフを
So
止め
many
ようと
people
して
came
たんだよ。
together to join us.
And what happened in the end? Did you beat that madman?
たくさんの
We all joined together.
たくさん
There
の
were
人
so
がね
many of us, and we believed in each other, and we fought and fought.
できなかったの。
We couldn't.
その後
After that,
私はあの
I
世
was
界
sent
と
here to
お
the
兄ちゃん
Idola
たち
Spear,
の世界の
the
間に
domain
ある
that lies
イド
between
ラス
your
フィア
world
に
and
転送
ours.
された。それじゃ
But that means
私たちの世
our
界
world must be.
私はその前にイドラスフィア
I
に
was
転送され
transported
た
to
か
the
ら
Idola Spear before I could see what really happened, so I don't know.
でも一度ガーネフの
But
暗黒
because I
義
saw
塾を見
Garneth
てい
perform
た
the
から
ritual
5
before,
年前の
I
こけら
realized
落と
what
しの
was
事件に気づ
happening
けたん
5
だよ。
years ago.
5年前の
If he
時
had completed the
も
Opera of
しガーネフ
Shadows,
が暗黒
your
義
world
塾を
might have
完
been
成させ
destroyed
てたら
then
この
and
世界
there.
は滅んでたかもしれないんだから。
5年前の事
What
件の
kept him
時
from
は
finishing the
ど
ritual
うして
5
儀
years
式が
ago?
完成しなかったんだろう。父が
My father.
儀式を止めたんだ。当時
Garneth seized control of him, but my father fought back against his possession,
父はガーネフに
sacrificed
抵抗し
himself.
命を落とした。
私がガ
Just
ー
when I
ネフに
thought
負けそうに
Garneth
な
would
った時
overpower me,
ヤシロお
Yashiro's
兄ちゃ
father
んの
was the
お父
one that
さんが
stopped him.
ガーネフを止めてくれたの。
父はガーネフ
Garneth
に
tried
襲
to
われ
kill
そうに
me,
なった
and
俺
in
を
order to
助ける
prevent
ため
him from doing so, my father
自ら命を絶ったんだ。ヤシロ
Yashiro.
最近起こっている
Garneth's
芸
behind
能人の
everything.
失踪や
The celebrity
Mirage が起こす事
disappearances,
件は
the Mirage
ガー
attacks.
ネフが裏で糸を引いている。ガーネフは
He still aims to
Mada
perform that
Gishiki.
ritual, the Opera
暗
of
黒戯曲
Shadows.
の実現を諦めていない。ガーネフを探
I
し
will
出し
find Garneth,
父の
and I
仇
will
を
avenge my father. That is why I've come this far.
俺は今まで生きてきた。5年前
He lost my father
より
as
し
a
ろだった
vessel
父を
5
失
years
った
ago,
ガーネフは
so he must have been forced
今は
into a
別
new
の人間を
host.
よりしろにしているはずだ。ガーネフは
Could
誰
be
を
used as a vessel.
わからない
I don't know.
思い出
I've only
した
remembered
記
a
憶は
little
ほ
bit.
んの一部だけだから。
It's more than a little bit, Tiki.
父の記
If we
憶
can
が完
completely
全に
restore
戻れば
Tiki's memories,
ガーネフの
then
より
that
しろ
could
につい
provide
て
some clues as to the vessel's identity.
そうかもしれな
I
い。
think you're right.
まず
We should focus
父
on
の
helping
記憶を取
return
り戻
Tiki's
すことを優
memories.
先しよう。
Tiki,
Tiki, if I may, there's something I'd like to ask you.
いいよ。
What is it? In our world, our true home, are we?
Tiki, are you okay?
Yeah,
私は
I'm
大丈夫
okay. But
でも
I could sense
なん
something
だか
really
すご
bad.
く良くない感じがする
Something really bad. An earthquake in the Bloom Palace? I'm getting a message. Holy crap! What's the matter, Barry? Oh, you felt that earthquake just now? It was a pretty big one. Who gives a damn about the earthquake? Besides, if me and my fellow witches in training jumped up and down, we'd be louder. I don't know if that's really something to brag about. Barry, you seriously need to lose some weight. Shut your damn face! But this looks really bad. I was attending an event for Deal Witch and I suddenly saw the cosmic egg getting bigger. Cosmic egg? That huge baseball stadium in Kurakun? Growing bigger. What exactly do you mean? I don't know how else I'm supposed to explain this. Just head over and take a look for yourself. The cosmic egg is swelling up. What exactly is going on? We should go investigate the cosmic egg right now. I'm sure everyone else is heading there too. Okay. So what's up, Barry? Hey Suki, have you guys checked out Karabia lately? It looks like they got some new stuff on sale now. It's your job to buy a present for Memory. As a lord, you have a duty to make sure she's just nice. I don't think that's an issue. Okay. Didn't mean to accidentally trigger the next fucking plot point. But that's fine. And we got another request from you as well. I am just going to check something out real quick. Is everybody still where they're supposed to be? Yeah, I completely fucked that up. So realistically, if we had done things in the correct way, we would have been able to go and talk to different people here. Like, I think, Memory and Kyria were here, and, you know, there were a whole bunch of other things. So, unfortunately, I accidentally just skipped a whole bunch of fucking dialogue, which is dumb. But maybe once we discover this shit with the Cosmic Egg, they'll be back. If not, I'm not gonna beat myself too much over it, but I was only asking because I wanted to... If I got the urge in the off time, I wanted to do some more arena shit, but no, it's just the next plot point. That's fine. That's fine. No, it's completely fine. I'm beating myself up over it. It's fine. Yeah, no, everyone gone to the Cosmic Egg. Fuck me. Ugh. Oh well. Whatever. So, that's where we're gonna end things off for today. Like I said, I did not mean to just trigger the next fucking plot point, but here we are. So I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, big brother. My head's all mixed up right now. I don't know what might happen. Be careful, okay? Even so, that was a good stream, if I do say so myself, and I do, and that's all that matters. Go fuck yourself. Let me just find the thing that I'm looking for here. Focus looking. I can just look it up at this point. That's actually a fucking song. So let me just. There we go. Don't happen to have a fucking. No, of course not. Okay. So, that is it for today. Went a little over time, but considering this only happens every other week, I'm not too bent up over it. In terms of major announcements, as I said before, tomorrow, the group, my friend group is going to be getting together so we can do some more Three Houses over on the YouTube channel. On Saturday, we're moving over to Chris's channel to do some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and then we'll see what next week brings. Supposedly, I was supposed to join Chris for a little bit of a first look at Legends tonight, but he hasn't answered me, so I'm not sure what's going on. He might have just fallen asleep, which, considering it's 11:30 at night, that's understandable. But, yeah, no, that's really about it. If you don't care about anything over on the YouTube channel, if you've looked, then I suppose I will catch you guys here in a couple weeks for some more Tokyo Mirage sessions. We are very, very quickly making it to the end of the game. I'm not saying that we're at the home stretch yet, but we are definitely making some good progress. Let's see, is there anybody that I want to pop in on real quick? Anybody? What are you doing? Of course, it's a full 30-second ad, because why wouldn't it be? From the comments, I don't think this is going to be one I'm going to... Okay. Michelangelo, I have no idea what the hell you're doing. Maybe another night. What the fuck? Everybody's streaming tonight, Jesus. I got some Final Fantasy 14 going on. I guess that's fun. I guess I could do that. I don't have a screen for raids yet. I probably should get one at some point. But right now, we are going to we're gonna stream we're gonna raid my buddy here. And I will see you guys later. So thank you, take care, and good night.